It is rainy, it is cold, and I hate weather. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Naomi, Lucas, to the Friday Night Smackdown March 21st, 2025 review. Today being March 22nd, 2025 for your Saturday afternoon. Oh my god, man. To say the least. To say the absolute least. It's rainy and I hate weather like this. Rainy, cold, and nothing to feel great about, to say the least. Mentally, great at all whatsoever. Oh, man. I'm back today. I did done some work, though, today. I have done some work. You're seeing this right now on YouTube or Patreon. And by the way, it's just me, those two things, man. It's just me do those two things. Also, I lied. It's going to be Spotify as well, including that as well. Reason was for that is, I'm going to have 3 platforms to publish on. I want 3 platforms to publish my podcast on. I always want 3. And Patreon, Spotify, and YouTube is perfect if you ask me. That's perfect if you ask me. I know, like, oh, you Lucas, what about distribution with Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and whatnot? People. We gotta get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I like what I do a lot. I love the podcasts I publish on. I love them all. Don't get me wrong. But to me, it's getting a lot overwhelming for me, honestly. It's getting overwhelming. I know distribute a podcast on Amazon Music and also iHeartRadio when it was on Spreaker, but still, dude. It's getting a lot overwhelming for me. But go subscribe to my Patreon or sign up for my Patreon, patreon.com/NolanMrLucas. I mean, a lot of content come on that, and I really wanted to grow that platform up. I really want to grow that big time. So if you have the funds enough, it's only $5 a month. It's only $5 a month. For like a month in general, like I said. And you get the podcast, the review shows, and everything one hour early before everyone else does. You get that. As well as the Nomus Lucas podcast included as well, obviously. And you get also your bonus content. So you get exclusive content once a week. Coming every Thursday, the Patreon exclusive show. It's a Patreon exclusive show for sure. Discussing all news that day or anything else you want to talk about in that whatsoever. We all up the conversation, but for sure. Maybe a little bit of social media moment there. Wait and find out then. I'm still thinking I want to do a Patreon exclusive show for the Thursday show, but hey, it is what it is. But it'll be a Patreon exclusive show every freaking week. So it'll be that for sure on Thursdays. I'm thinking about doing that for Thursday. And also you get like access to like a lot of exclusive stuff. I'll link you a link to the description of this YouTube video, my Smackdown review and everything. There's not a lot to discuss on SmackDown. The SmackDown sucked last night. It was not bad. I mean, I didn't say it was sucked, but not WrestleMania season where he's SmackDown you want to see whatsoever. So we'll discuss more of my intro to the podcast more for now. We'll discuss more of that but in a minute, but man, I love what I'm doing, man. Is it being slow? Of course it's slow to business, but I'm willing to grow week by week, month by month, year by year. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of enthusiasm, it takes a lot of time, and you gotta be patient with this. And I'm trying to be very patient as much as I can, man. I'm being as patient as much as I freaking can, to say the least. Now we can get your SmackDown review, shall we? Review, oh my god. Review, shall we? So it's Randy Orton. He starts the show, and Kevin Owens interrupted Orton, and Randy told Kevin Owens that he's going to kick Owens' head off at WrestleMania as the match is confirmed for Mania, like I said. It's got Styles, and Damian Priest and Jimmy Uso defeating Drew McIntyre and Shinsuke Nakamura. More lucky, Drew McIntyre's WrestleMania point would be Damian Priest. I'm kind of let down by that, honestly. Kind of let down by that for sure. Let me get my thoughts in a minute. Also, Braun Strowman defeating Jacob Fatu after Solo Sikoa cost the DQ finish. Also, Piper Niven defeating Zelina Vega. I absolutely freaking hated this outcome. Now, nothing against Piper Niven. I like Piper Niven a lot. But what the hell are we doing with Zelina Vega, dude? I don't like it whatsoever. Is she being entwined with the United States Championship for on Chelsea Green? I don't know. Wait and find out in the coming months. But, dude, I don't like what they saw at SmackDown to start last night for sure. Get into my thoughts in a minute. Also, because Liv Morgan defeating Jade Cargill thanks to Naomi costing the match for Cargill. I flip out my notes here. Discussing the Street Profits, Andrew Dawkins and Montez Ford defeating the Los Garzas members who worked with Carrillo and obviously Angel Garza. Discussing your main event with Roman Reigns and CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Brawl to end the show for as well. Beyonce SmackDown review, this week's SmackDown review, gotta dream me, because you're always going to say Friday Night Smackdown, March 21st, 2025 review. Starting with, you guessed it, Randy Orton. He starts off the show, and Kevin Owens interrupted Orton, and Randy Orton told Kevin Owens that he's going to kick Owens' head off at WrestleMania as the match is confirmed for WrestleMania as well. Gave us a B-. Not a bad start to the show. Kind of formulaic start to SmackDown. SmackDown? Oh my god, man. It's kind of formulaic start to SmackDown, but man, it's actually better than what people are making this out to be. I love the fact we're doing Randy Orton and Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. I really do. Absolutely love that idea, and it's going to be Randy Orton's going to get the win. That'd be his what? First pay-per-view win or PLE win since when? WrestleMania was at 37. I think we beat the Fiend Bray Wyatt. That's kind of crazy, man. The last guy he beat is a guy that's no longer with us, and that's freaking sad. We miss Bray Wyatt dearly, man. We miss that dude for sure. That's kind of crazy. The last time Randy Orton got a PLE win was when a guy who's not on the earth anymore, and that's kind of sad for sure. We miss Bray Wyatt, though, for sure. We miss Bray Wyatt. Shout out to Bray Wyatt for sure. Wyndham Rotunda, to say the least. But this is the formulaic start to the show, honestly. Kind of formulaic if you ask me, but gave a B- overall, segment of a grade. Not bad, but kind of formulaic if you ask me. My freaking Spotify playlist just went off again. What else is on? No, man, it's back on. Okay, maybe it's a freaking song I was playing. No, I'm sorry, people. Back to this podcast, Sally. Sally, you get the point. Moving on, Damian Priest and Jimmy Uso. They defeat Drew McIntyre and Shinsuke Nakamura in the first match of the night. Give it a C+, man. The reason why it's a C+, not lower, is because I like the beatdown Drew McIntyre give to Damian Priest last night on SmackDown. That was actually pretty fun. I like that beatdown, but I don't like the fact we're in Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, though. Don't like that. Could they deliver a good match on paper? Of course. What we've seen in the past, and Drew McIntyre for WrestleMania opponent is kind of a freaking letdown, if you ask me. That's just how I feel for that. But Damian Priest and Jimmy Uso defeat Drew McIntyre and Shinsuke Nakamura. Whatever, dude. It's like a whatever match, honestly. C+ is your grade. And blazing through SmackDown, because SmackDown was a bore last night as freaking always. My number one's on during the day, obviously, but dude. Who cares? You can't get that excuse, man. You can't get that freaking excuse. The show sucked last night, to say the least. Now, I want to say it was sucked. Let's go back to the show. Braun Strowman defeats Jacob Fatu. Don't worry, Jacob Fatu took a pinfall loss. It was a DQ thanks to Solo Sikoa causing that DQ by hitting Braun Strowman that caused a DQ. Oh my god, man. Another C freaking plus. And by the way, Bryce's number contendership for United States Championship. And Braun Strowman is going to be facing LA Knight now. Is it next week on SmackDown? I think it's next week. But dude, do you care? LA Knight versus Braun Strowman for United States Championship. Don't know how you all feel about that, but I just don't care. I just don't care whatsoever, in all honesty. Braun Strowman gets the win thanks to Solo Sikoa causing a DQ for Jacob Fatu. And backstage, Jacob Fatu was mega pissed at Solo Sikoa. Is that your WrestleMania match, both Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu? Probably. I don't think Jacob Fatu will be going to the United States Championship against LA Knight. I don't think that's the match. Like, the match is Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa at WrestleMania. That's just how I feel, man. That's what the match should be for both, man, because Jacob Fatu, you want that man on WrestleMania. Also, Solo Sikoa is not everyone's cup of tea. I understand that. But you want Jacob Fatu on WrestleMania. And that's probably a perfect match for Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, nonetheless, as well. I give Solo a grade of C+, though. Moving on to a freaking match I did not care going in. You know, I love both of them. You guys took up on a good match on paper. Piper Niven defeats Zelina Vega. I give this a freaking C, man. What the hell are we doing, man? Zelina Vega is supposed to be in the shot for the Women's United States Championship, you'll think, right? Nope. She gets flattened by a crossbody by Piper Niven. Now, granted, it was not a clean finish. Alba Fire Gonville and Chelsea Green had the world's most crappiest slap I've ever seen. It didn't even hit Zelina. I love Chelsea. But, man, that slap did not even hit Zelina Vega's face, man. That slap was so Chelsea did not care about that slap, man. She did not care whatsoever again ever, man. Like, dude, what was that slap, man? You didn't hit Zelina. I don't think you even hit her whatsoever. You even tweeted that out, I think, on Twitter. Or actually, I'm gonna freaking name it. But, man, what the hell are we doing with Zelina Vega? She is way too freaking talented to be losing every freaking match, it feels like. This is what we made for Women's United States Championship for, right? Women like Zelina Vega, right? Nope. I guess Triple H does not know what to do with Zelina Vega, I guess. Is she still in line for a United States Championship match with Chelsea Green? Probably. But how would you care if she's not racking up W's, man? How would you care? Because, dude, what are we doing, man? I don't know what the hell we're doing in this match. It's decision whatsoever, in all honesty. Both women can lose, and one had to lose, and of course, it's one that's supposed to be contention for a Women's United States Championship, Zelina Vega. Got her a freaking weird outcome, if you ask me. Gave it a C. Moving on to Liv Morgan, a lovely, lovely, lovely Liv Morgan. And pretty better match than Zelina Vega and Piper Niven, not by much. She defeats Jade Cargill, thanks to Naomi costing the match for Cargill. I gave us a C+, only because I like the beatdown Naomi gave Cargill after this match. I like that a lot, actually. I like that quite a lot. And Naomi looked freaking vicious as hell as a heel. I freaking love that, man. She's supposed to be this big. She's supposed to be a nice heel. I think she plays a great heel, honestly, Naomi. She plays a great heel and babyface. But I prefer her as a heel, in all honesty. I flip over my notes here. I'm not done discussing Naomi, though. Naomi looks freaking great, as always, man. Naomi is freaking great in general. Naomi and Jade Cargill actually match at WrestleMania. Who wins? Probably Jade, I would think, right? Naomi done some storyline against Naomi, and she beats Naomi for 1, 2, 3 on WrestleMania 41. I don't think she point to another match after they give Naomi another freaking loss. It'd be kind of stupid. You ask me, but what's the conversation for another? Maybe Naomi wins at WrestleMania. We ain't find out then. But that's the match for both Naomi and Jade Cargill for WrestleMania. That's for those two men going on a collision course with each other. Gave it a C+ between Liv Morgan and Jade Cargill, though. Not the best match, but I like to beat down Naomi gave Cargill after the match, so pretty fun for sure. Love Naomi as a heel, to say the least. Moving on to the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins. They defeat Los Garzas, members of, obviously, Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. Berto and Angel. And please, Triple H, bring those names back. Like I just said before, Angel Garza, who's Angel, and Humberto Carrillo, who's freaking called Berto. It sounds like a freaking name named after a freaking bagel, man. Berto. Kind of bizarre, if you ask me, man. Seriously, man. Berto, bagel, whatever, man. Maybe a brand of a bagel. You never know, man. I love me some bagels, to say the least. I had to go off a tangent about bagels, man. Whatever. The Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins defeated Los Garzas of Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. Gave it a B. Pretty fun match, though. Pretty fun match in these both tag teams. They gave it all a B. You think, oh, Lucas, you're making fun of Berto and Angel. You're give a match a B for a decent grade. Maybe because they're two good wrestlers, man, and a great tag team on paper. Just Triple H, you can do better booking-wise, of course. This is low-key a banger match, though. I'll give it a B for a grade. Moving on to your main event segment. Roman Reigns, the OTC, the original Tribal Chief and the current Tribal Chief. CM Punk and Seth Rollins get into a brawl to end the show. This was pretty good for what it was, but I didn't get a lot of time for this whatsoever. For a 3-hour show, you had no time to give for these three men. Kind of bizarre, if you ask me. Gave it a B+, so it's not a bad brawl. I think we can do better, though, for WrestleMania. Which, by the way, brings me to my point. Before I discuss this main event segment. WrestleMania season, other than seeing John Cena's heel turn, Elimination Chamber John Cena versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, this freaking WrestleMania season sucks. You hear my phone go off. I'm sorry about that. Oh my god, man. This WrestleMania season, does it suck or does it freaking suck? Raw is okay, same with SmackDown, but this week, but dude, we need better for WrestleMania season. We need better for WrestleMania season, man. We really freaking do. You should get an overall show grades of a B at minimum, dude. Spoiler alert, that wasn't the overall show grade. Give it 10 minutes, though. But these shows, Raw and SmackDown, even NXT to a point, they're on a shorter, a bigger show to stand and deliver as well. Like, what are we doing, man? We need a lot better stuff from WWE main roster and NXT in general, man. It just sucks, to say the least. Hope we can get better, but man, David Bowles the biggest WrestleMania of all time. They say that every freaking year, it feels like, though. Does they really? I think they do. They said last year the biggest, probably 39, they probably said, and 38, I think he especially said for Dallas. It's stupendous two-night event. WrestleMania 30, you can believe that, Dallas. It's the most stupendous two-night event. What the hell, dude? It was stupendous. What the hell, man? Oh my goodness. I know they definitely did it for 38. I don't know about 39. I mean, they definitely did it for 40 as well. I mean, even 41 didn't do it as well, too. But, dude, this WrestleMania season is, I'm going to say it's a dumpster fire on paper. It just sucks. We're supposed to be getting great shows for WrestleMania season. We're not even, it's like formulaic, like Backlash build, honestly. I mean, think about it. It's like a Backlash build. I'm supposed to be building towards WrestleMania season, not road to Backlash season, dude. And that's not the season we want, man. Just saying. As for this main event segment, though, it wasn't bad, like I said. I like the fact that Roman Reigns and CM Punk had a nice face-to-face. Well, not really face-to-face, but you get the point. CM Punk was going like, "Is your tribal chief?" So he told Paul Heyman, he's his former manager, by the way. "I'm grateful Paul Heyman gave your tribal chief to me on his silver platter." Which I'm for the mean for that was like, but you get the point. Do we see CM Punk turning heel at WrestleMania 41? I don't know. But then again, if CM Punk was teasing a match with John Cena, it'd be heel versus heel, because John Cena's a heel. I don't think John Cena's going to turn heel like 3 months from now. I'm not saying he's going to end his career as a heel, John Cena. I'm probably like 3 months for this. Maximum, probably. But CM Punk and John Cena both in a little bit of collision course. Money in the Bank, it's in July. You can't do heel versus heel with that, man. Either John Cena turns back to a babyface sooner rather than later, or maybe with someone else. So wait and find out then. But this was pretty good brawl, to say the least. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, three of the biggest names, and probably the biggest name, including Cody Rhodes, too, and the company. I was thinking number 1, 3, and 4. Maybe 2, 3, and 4. I mean, Cody Rhodes is probably leapfrogging Roman Reigns that spot. But wait and find out, man. But this is a pretty okay brawl for what it was. Yeah, the B+, best grade of the night, though. Best grade. I mean, I was kind of let down by this a little bit as well. As for your overall show, for SmackDown March 21st, 2025, don't agree with B-, which means, everybody, your best show this week was a 4-way freaking tie. A Raw for March 17, 2025, NXT for March 18, 2025, Dynamite from March 19, 2025, and SmackDown, you're seriously right now, March 21st, 2025. 4-way tie for the best show grade with B-. So that means it's not really a best show grade this week in general. It's more of a freaking tie. They're all basically the same show this week. There's no show that greater than another. I just never got that ever in my freaking podcasting grade in life, man. Never got that at all. It's kind of crazy, I know, man. Kind of crazy for sure. Kind of crazy for sure, big time. Well, moving on, though. There's a flip over to my other side of my desk here. Just more of my notes here, my Patreon page, my Patreon family. You get an hour of this podcast early. And you just get on YouTube or Spotify, you can get your podcasts whatsoever. I'm not going to get your podcasts. Maybe on Amazon Music, maybe they'll up on Amazon Music. We get the freaking point, people. So, by the way, here's what's included on Patreon. Your weekly No Miss Patreon show will be coming up every Thursday, like I said earlier at the top of the podcast. Also, early access to every No Mr. Lucas podcast and our also review you see right now, obviously, as well. Also, preview podcast episodes. What basically means is this. What basically means is this, is I have a preview all of my podcasts is on Patreon. Be on Patreon. I'm not going to do it right now this very second. Maybe I will. Maybe stay tuned. Go subscribe to sign up for the Patreon page. Go sign up to the Patreon page. Maybe I'll do a preview for this podcast or a SmackDown review. Also, extra video content. I'll make more video, like maybe vlogs, maybe, and generally find out then. And that's all your access you're going to get from me for that Patreon page as well. So that is the Patreon content, man. Maybe add one more thing as well on that page. Keep you updated on my Twitter, obviously. Lucas on my Twitter. Use Lucas E. Allen as well. Well, y'all links in the description of this YouTube video and also everywhere you get your podcasts as well for Spotify and whatever. Thank y'all for watching Los Lucas Friday Night Smackdown March 21st, 2025 review from Saturday, March 20th, 2025. 22nd, 2025, excuse me. I'll catch you on Monday for the first ever Los Lucas 2.0 podcast. And also Monday Night Raw is just show review after the podcast as well. Probably after the podcast. Maybe for Tuesday, for sure. You get the point, people. Until Monday from our content, Los Lucas. Peace and love, everybody. I'm out. Take care. Love you all.